Cheryl Amundsen, and I'm an associate professor, soon to be a full professor, yes, at Simon Fraser University. And my primary, I guess, identification is through the graduate program in Educational Technology and Learning Design. The paper in the Review of Educational Research is a literature review of the academic literature. The motivation for it was that the previous reviews of academic development literature have focused on the evaluation results. So what's the impact of academic development programs? And so we challenged that, saying that that's not going to get us any further, that the previous reviews have covered, although well done and well-intentioned and all of that and producing some good results, have looked at over 30 years of literature, but still we're not able to say hardly anything about what's effective academic development. So instead of doing the type of review where we looked only at papers that fit a certain methodology, research methodology, we looked a bit more broadly. And we started reviewing that literature, and then I can remember sitting in my office with the students who were working on it at the time and saying, you know, these papers are starting to cluster in these different areas, and we can kind of sum this group of papers up as having for example, a reflection focus, and they have these certain attributes, and other papers we were starting to be able to form these clusters. So this paper really is about that process, what those clusters turned out to be, and the methodology is very transparently described so people can understand how we got to them. But then the question was to step back from that framework that came through the analysis and to figure out what does it mean for academic development practice and further research. With academics, I don't think my experience is you don't tell people you should do X, Y, and Z. What you're trying to do is support them in making meaning. So these people have great expertise in their subject area, and my orientation is that teaching needs to be connected to that. So people need to make decisions about teaching based on how they understand knowledge develops in their discipline. Not, okay, this is the way I teach, you know, let me learn some techniques and skills, but you know, there has to be meaning for the person, and I think that the interest in teaching comes through understanding how do I support students in learning in this discipline. And so I think that's the orientation that we need to take, at least in higher education research.